welcome back. So today what we're going to do is change out the brake switch on the Fazer, which has been kind of broken for a while. Haven't used the bike when I was broken, I don't think. I'm not actually sure when it broke, but I'm just going to show you the brake switch really quick, the one that came off it. So this is the brake switch that came off the bike. You can see it's kind of completely disintegrated at the back end. I'm not really sure that happened. It shouldn't have, but just to give you a comparison, this is the new one. And these are really cheap, by the way. They're only like, this one was $4.95. So, you know, if it does break, don't worry about it. So for a comparison, that's what it should have looked like. And you can see that the place where the two cables actually come on, it just shattered. I don't know, it looks like it was glued previously. A common time when people will break these is when they're actually fitting their brake levers. So you have to be careful of that when you're fitting it. But we're going to go out, put this onto the bike and go from there. So you can hear as well, it is a switch. So it's on or off. It's not kind of a continuous travel. It's just on or off. That's it. So obviously when you pull the brake and it's out like this, it's on, shining your brake light or whatever. And then when you release your brake back in and it pushes in on this, it's off. All right. So anyway, we'll go to the bike now. That's the pumpkin we carved. I'll probably go out for a spin after this. That's why I just had these here. I literally threw them. They landed nicely though. But this is the key for the Magna, the Skid Factory tag on it. They're awesome. Check them out. And this is the key for my Fazer, and that's 30 Ride Company. You've seen me wear their stuff before, which is all awesome quality. But yeah, this is the crappy brake switch, the one that came off, and it just disintegrated. So I don't even know where the bits are gone from it. We'll go have a look at this one now. So how do you know if you have a dodgy brake switch? Well, it's pretty easy, and I'm going to show you. So pretty simply, there's the back light. I'm pulling the front brake, like so. No light is shining. So now we're going to push on the back lever down here, and the light is in fact lighting up. That's it. It's that easy to diagnose. I should have said here as well, something that obviously could happen is you could have a broken wire or connector. Don't assume it's the brake switch if the light isn't working. You could also have a blown bulb, so make sure you check all of those things as well. But the brake switch is cheap and also easy to check. I'm going to turn that off as the battery on this beast is dying as well. So it's old though, it's an old battery. So the good thing is to fit these, all you need is a Phillips head, which I have as part of my trusty Leatherman. It's always good to carry kind of a good multi-tool like this with your bike that can kind of get you out of some trouble in a pinch. Won't do everything, but some trouble. So now we're positioned a little bit nicer. And where this attaches on, I don't know, can you see that? So where this attaches on is right there. You can see the screw hole. And this is the bit here that pushes in on the switch. You can see it moving there. So like I said, it is really a straightforward issue, straightforward fix. If you wonder why this is on, by the way, it's to hold my mic. That little Robin's been following me around all day. So it is a really simple system, and also, as you can see, simple to break. So we'll try fit it up now. So now that that's done, I just want to reconnect your two fittings here. Another thing I probably should have said here is just make sure that you have the locator dowel or plug in the right position, and you don't over tighten the screw because it is plastic and it'll break. After that, the only thing you really need to worry about is, like I said, just pushing away that tab that actually activates the switch on the brake lever, or you could break it, which are quite difficult to actually access. The other thing to make sure you're doing with these plastic ends or silicone ends is when you're pushing it on, make sure that you're actually getting the clip on, because it'll feel like it's home, but it'll actually only be you're sitting in the silicone sleeve. So make sure you're getting it onto the metal bit, which should feel like a good solid connection like that. So now just to check, is the new brake switch working? Certainly sounds like it, and certainly looks like it. So the good thing is for stuff like that, it's that easy to fix. a brake switch like that. It's not a complicated thing to do. It's not an expensive thing to do. But diagnosing it is really important, because if someone behind you can't see this, and you brake suddenly, and obviously your main brake is, you know, your front one, and someone runs into the back of you, it's not about who's at fault for me. It's about that you're going to be in serious trouble. You don't want someone running into the back your back of your bike, because you know you're either back onto their bonnet or you're landing on the back of your head. But just for completeness, you can't see it there, but the switch for the back brake is just in there. It's actually a much more solid connection, right, because near the road. But you also have other older systems that'll have like a spring pull onto a kind of a switch. So when it's closed, the spring retracts and turns off the switch, and when it's open, the spring is pulled down, say with the pedal. So for instance, it'd be similar to this if this was the brake switch. So when you pull it, that would drag on the switch and have it open, and that would be your brake light activated. So it's just something that I think everyone should check. How I spotted that was, I was really just kind of doing a walk around of my bike, checking things, checking my tire pressure, stuff like that, and I noticed that I was without a brake when I did this. It's an easy one to check, and it's something that could actually not even save your life, but maybe save your bike, and we know that's more important. When you're fitting these, and how they often get broken, is when you're fitting them, that section there, it actually moves. People don't realize it, and what they can do, I'll just get the broken one. So what can happen is, if they're changing out their brake switch, obviously it sits like this, and this is where your push-pull section usually is. And if they change out the brake lever and don't push that back in, or when they're fitting the brake lever kind of have it out, they can hit the bottom end here and just smash it, and then you don't have the actual you know, the actuation anymore. Well, it was broken anyway. Not what happened here. I'm not sure what happened here, to be honest. Like I said, it looks like it's been glued, to be honest, but it could have just been age as well. These are old and they're cheap parts. So if you own a Yamaha FZ6 with the Brembo braking system, this is likely the type you need. It's really cheap, like €5, so you know, like I know, like £4, $6 or so, and it's really easy to change out. Just mind your actuator. So that's it. I now have a rear brake light again, and I'll be far safer on the road. If you watch, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my videos, share them, like, subscribe, hit the bell, etc, etc, etc. And I should hopefully have a nice road trip video coming soon again. Thanks for watching. Adios. So for what has probably become my favourite part of all my videos, the outro challenge. What video would you like to see me do next, I suppose, because I actually have a lot of banked footage. Video 1 being where I got lost trying to get to Mount Gabriel. I will go back there. Video 2, as you can see there, which was a tracer review. Or video 3, which was me going up Priest's Leap, which was a really cool day out. So yeah, let me know in the comments which you'd prefer to see next, and I will probably listen to you.